seconds p.m. Eastern Time. But as I was saying, there's no launch button. This is autonomous. But there is a button that keeps you from launching. And that button allows the GLS operator to pause the countdown outside of terminal count and during terminal count and submit a hold to the next holding point. So the clock won't stop right away. If there's an issue, it'll go to the next stable holding point. This is how GLS configures the rocket and ground systems to a stable point where they can stop the countdown if that's needed. But right now, we are counting down our next big milestone, looking to retract the crew access arm. GLS is go for crew access arm retract. And there you see the crew access arm moving away. That's the path that the astronauts took to ingress into the rocket. Until this point, that was their way off the pad if they needed to evacuate. But now with that arm retracting, the backup transitions to a launch abort system. And they'll begin arming that shortly. Of course, the launch abort system, great shot there, the crew access arm, retracting away. The launch abort system is the tower at the top, and that's what would pull
7 minutes.
and its crew off the top of the rocket in case of an emergency, whether it's on the ground or in flight. This is critical safety hardware that protects the lives of the astronauts.
Last time this happened, I was 13 years old.
Starting at T-minus 6 minutes, the GLS will start bringing that and other high-energy systems online, starting with core stage pressurization.
Huh? It was 53 years ago that they went to the moon.
They're just flying around it. They're not doing any landings.
Whether it's 90% go, range is go, all systems are go.
Japan's trying to put a
GLS is go for core stage. That means the replenish valve for the liquid hydrogen tank has now closed, and that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels because that hydrogen is naturally boiling inside the tank. We'll get the liquid oxygen tank a little later in the count. Now the team is waiting for verification that if the Artemis II crew can use the launch abort system to pull Orion safely off the top of the rocket in an emergency. Let's listen in for that call. GLS verified max capability available. And should be already coming. C-sharp not slot available. That's great news, and you heard the NTD verified that with the commander of the mission. GLS is go through FTSI. Now work is being done to arm the flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination command if the rocket flies too far off track. There's a brief built-in delay, so the launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts safely first. High flow bleed check. All right, the high flow bleed check. That's so the cryo team gets verification that the RS-25 engines, all 4 of them, are in the proper temperature range for launch.
4 minutes.
GLS go for core stage APU start. Core stage APU start, those are auxiliary power units, high-speed turbines which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at T minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is what allows that to happen. Coming up in about 20 seconds, we're listening for go for purge sequence 4. That's a helium purge of the 4 core stage engines downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all the air and moisture out of there. Moving through the milestones. All is looking good.
2 minutes.
Coming up in just a few seconds, we're going to get that thrust vector control actuator test. This is a gimbling of the engines. There are the 4 RS-25s, 3 of them Shuttle Heritage, 1 of them built from shuttle parts. And there you see them moving.
It's sleeping in bed.
Now we're going to start moving the power from both the upper stage and the
She
lower
wanted
stage
up here, but I can't do both things.
taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
I got it on our YouTube page.
What's that? Thunder showers
Removed from the rocket's upper
or
stage.
lightning?
The
Chance.
XPS
1 minute and 50 seconds.
milestone from the lower core stage coming up at T minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Today was the start of the solar flare, I guess, or it's already happened. Supposed to be hitting us today. Supposed to be big T4 the 4th.
If all goes well, it will fly by it in 6 days. All right, there's the rocket's core stage.
Okay, it's getting ready.
Computers is now on its own power.
Yes, it's supposed to launch in 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Margin on these batteries. So we have to recycle back to T minus 10 to recharge if we had a hole.
Recording. Is that what you're doing?
1 minute. Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is. Coming up in T minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holes that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
So he can say that T-minus. Yeah.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket NASA has ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing. And here we go. 10, 9, 8,
8,
7.
7,
RS-25 engines lit. 4,
Starting.
3,
3, 2, 1. Blast off!
And liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins. Good roll pitch. Roger, roll pitch.
United States, Florida, NASA.
Show the speed. You gotta be doing over 1,000 miles an hour already.
Eclipses the core stage. Integrity 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
1,200.
1,200 miles per hour.
I'll be going faster though.
Why does that keep flipping on me? Oh, that's done.
Mission last time, passing 1 minute.
What did it do?
Flipped around.